guys, it's omelet making morning. So what we are doing is looking for a flush that we can put into our omelet this morning. So we've got some blue oysters here. They look very, very good. But I think we're gonna do the yellows today. So I'm just gonna break it off like so. But these look beautiful, don't they? Very cool. There we go. Oh, there's two flushes. How wonderful. So, I didn't bring a bowl with me. Let's see if I can get them all in hand here. Bada boom. Some good oysters. Look at how pretty they look. Very nice, guys. Very pretty. I think we'll let the blues grow a little bit more before we harvest those. But making omelets, man. These are golden oysters, guys. Very, very pretty. One of the prettier ones that we grow. But we've seen some beautiful oysters growing here for sure. You guys can check through the other videos and check it out. But that is the fruiting chamber today. Hope you guys are having a good day. Just wanted to show you out in the sun how pretty they are. Beautiful, beautiful mushrooms. It's a good handful. It's enough for an omelet. I'm gonna let these soak for just a couple minutes in case there's any larvae inside. You guys can check out that video. But a lot of times you'll have fungus fly larvae inside the mushrooms. So we like to just let them soak for a couple minutes so the larvae come out, and then we cook them up. And again, the larvae won't hurt you. It's just a personal preference. It's not something that we like to put into our food. So unless, you know, willingly and knowingly anyway. So here we have it, guys. Oyster mushrooms. Golden oyster mushrooms. This is our little Zone 1 garden, herb garden. We put it right next to the back door so that we can get things we want pretty quick. Right now there's not a lot growing in it. A lot of stuff's just starting to come up. Like this is Egyptian spinach, and this is perpetual spinach, and some sage in here. So I think I'm going to take a couple sage leaves for our omelet this morning, and a couple perpetual spinach leaves. And we also have some beet greens we're going to throw in, but maybe an Egyptian spinach leaf or two. This is cayenne pepper and tomatoes and, you know, lots of stuff in here. And this is bitter, so this is chicory. I don't think we're going to put chicory in an omelet. That's more for salads. Let's see what else we got, guys. Our little nursery's doing all right. I'm trying to get everything out. Ooh, here we go. We got some wild thyme. This is wild thyme, guys. That should be just enough. Oh yeah, that's got a lot of fragrance to it, very aromatic. So just a sprig. What else do we got today? Let's see. Ooh, here we go. This is longevity spinach, super duper healthy. Longevity spinach is awesome. So we're gonna get a couple of these. Ooh, passion flower. Put a few passion flowers in. These things are so good. They go good on anything. And you eat them raw. We like them in salads. Oh, there we go. This is New Zealand spinach. Take the tops off like this. That works really good in a lot of things. But you can take the leaves too. Cook it down just a little bit so that'll work. Yeah, these guys are growing crazy. Oh, and the pea flavor you can get from clover, and you see these have the chevron on them. So that chevron means that they're edible, so that's red clover. We've got a couple kinds I planted here, crimson and red, but these would be red clover, so very exciting there. And maybe a few passion flower leaves. Kind of has a spinach texture when you cook it down. This is feverfew. We definitely don't want feverfew in an omelet. That would make it taste horrible. Feverfew does not taste good, not to us, but it does help with headaches. At least we believe it helps with headaches. It does seem to help for short periods of time, 20-30 minutes or so after you eat a leaf or two if you have a bad headache. So there's a big perpetual spinach growing over there. Let's see if I can get around here. Ooh, a little parsley's good. We like a little parsley with our eggs. And that's perfect, just a little bit. And some more red clover. Get a few of these. Good sized leaves. This perpetual spinach has had a little pest pressure, but that's okay. We do a lot of composting, and those are real good for composting. They can keep all the bugs away from the rest of the plants. Let them have a little bit, that's what I say. You need some food for pest insects because some pest insects keep the pollinators around. Very healthy plant back here, and this is the shade area, guys. So this along the fence here doesn't get hardly any light, and the fact that we've got so many things that are edible that we're growing here is just a very big treat. It's wonderful. So those are going in the omelet. We'll leave 2 or 3 of those. Go ahead and take that one too. But I think that's plenty. That'll cook down to be a nice little filling. Yep. Carrots. Here we go. Get some carrot greens in there. Outstanding. Oh, look at the carrot greens. There might even be a carrot down here. Nope, they're not ready yet. But excellent carrot greens, guys. This is amazing. Just love growing carrot greens. So much beta carotene in it. All right, guys, I think this is what I'm going with. Oh, let's get a little rosemary. Let's do some rosemary. Yeah, make it an herb omelet. Just a sprig, guys. That's all we need. Just making a couple omelets for me and my lady. And I love arugula. That's actually one of the reasons I came out here. One of the main reasons is to pick some arugula. This is wild rocket arugula. So it pretty much stays this way year round. Tear it off. There we go. I like to break off pieces like this. Then it like I can go in and wash it, and I don't have all the little particles floating around trying to grab them out of the water. Okay, guys, I think we're good here. I got my arugula. That was my main goal. Oh, tomatoes. See, there might be some tomatoes growing out here. Let's see what we got. Plums. Love plums. Oh yeah, maybe a few. Here we go. I put this tomato plant on the growing up my pear tree, and so we can just reach up and grab a few tomatoes here and there. A couple more in there. Drop one. Excellent. And while I'm at it, I'm actually going to pick some of this beautiful Brazilian spinach. This is great. See, I'll get the shade on it so you guys can see a little better. But here we go. This is Brazilian spinach. And in Florida, it's a perennial. In subtropics, in tropics, it's perennial. I don't think it's going to grow here through the winter. But we've got hydroponics. We can keep it alive inside. But really, really good, man. It's very similar to regular spinach in terms of consistency. And there we are. That should be good. All right, guys. Well, there's a lot of stuff we could put. Oh, shiso. Yeah, dude, let's do some shiso this morning. Shiso has an amazing flavor to it. I didn't really think it was going to be as dramatic as it is, but I mean, shiso has a very identifying flavor that I have not experienced in any other plant. Oh yeah, and here's our hibiscus. We have a roselle hibiscus as well. But I think I'm gonna stay away from that one for the omelet. And we have a lot of chard. Like, that's a gorgeous chard plant down there, but we also have some up here that are easier to pick from, which is why that other one is so bountiful, because that one is one we don't pick from very often. Mostly come up here because it's just easier to reach them. There we go. All right, guys, that's gonna cook down to 2 omelets easy. Very exciting. And this is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington. Hope you're having a good day.